Hey, what's going on, everybody? Appreciate you guys tapping back in for another video on the channel today. Today we're going to be installing custom interior premium leather seats on Angel's Green Mustang. The car itself from the exterior looks beautiful. The interior, gay. It's okay. It just needs that extra spice from Custom Interiors. They sent us over premium leather seats that we're going to be installing on his car today. We're going to be doing a in-depth installation. We're going to be removing the two front seats. That way we have an easy access on how to do everything, show you guys the best possible way to do it. And then that way it's much easier to film, show you guys the whole, again, step by step on how to do it. If we run into any issues, we can correct them. We can show you guys exactly what's going on and what we need to focus on. But that's what we're going to be doing for today's video. But again, I want to give a huge shout out to Custom Interiors for sponsoring today's video. And for those who don't know who they are, check them out. You guys will not be disappointed. They honestly have the best custom premium seats that look OEM and honestly are better than OEM. To the stitching, to the diamond stitching, to everything. Check them out on Instagram. Check them out on custominteriors.com. You guys will not be disappointed. But enough blabbering. We're going to head to Angel's house. We're going to kick off the video. We don't have the Challenger today because I do got some things planned for the Challenger that I'll be installing. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be uploading a new video on the Challenger. We're going to be hitting it with some new brake pads, some new rotors, and I'm probably going to repaint the whole Brembo because the paint's chipping. It only lasted about, I believe, like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, until the paint finally started chipping. The backs are perfect. The fronts are really, really bad. Fresh coat of red or a little bit different, maybe like a blue, maybe a green, just something different, because I do plan on getting new wheels for the car as well. But again, stay tuned for that. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. Make sure you guys stay notified. Again, you guys can check me out on Instagram as well at West Valley Productions. That's where I post all like sneak peeks when I'm going to be uploading. Obviously, you guys will see everything that I do on here. You guys just see the uploads themselves. But again, check out the Instagram as well. We're off to Angel's house, like I said. It is not that hot today, but let me not jinx it because it is super humid out today. So hopefully I don't have any issues with my phone itself overheating. I believe this is the street that it's turned on. Well, I think so. You guys saw the previous video. The phone the whole time just kept overheating. And it was just such a pain because I had to obviously keep checking, keep recording, same clip after the same clip over and over again. It was just a pain in the ass, to be honest, because it just gets so damn hot here in Arizona, which is annoying. But again, I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. But we're gonna get this going, and then we'll go from there. Guys, see it there from the exterior. The car itself is flawless. It needs to be spiced up with Custom Interiors premium leather seats to remove this hideous cloth look from the inside and complete it with the nice leather with honeycomb stitching. It's gonna complete the whole interior and exterior look of the car itself because it does have the black with the white and whatnot, and the white honeycomb stitching in the center and wrapped with the leather. It's just gonna complete the whole look of the inside. But these will fit for any of your guys' Mustangs, S550s, S650, and S197s as well.
You wanna see some? Look.
So here are the Custom Interiors premium leather seats. As you guys can see, they look like OEM. I'm gonna be doing a step-by-step on how to install these. We're gonna be showing you guys in depth. We're gonna remove the two front seats, which are held on your guys' Mustangs. You're gonna have, I think it's let me not think. Let's show you guys exactly. I believe it's a T50. So a T50, you're gonna have two bolts. So yeah, T50. You're gonna have two, one there, one here, and I believe you're gonna have one in the back. And we're going to be removing the two front seats to show you guys more in depth on how to install these. because with these bad boys, you're gonna have to slide them through the bottom of the seat. And then for the clips, they're gonna have to clip into the bar of the seat itself on the bottom to kind of give it that like sturdiness where it holds.
I don't know.
And where it's not easily gonna be tugged. So it would slide down here and then bolt up to something down here. But we're gonna remove the seats first before we do anything else. And that way we have more access to the back to show you guys that.
Boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick ass boy. Damn.
One thing I also forgot about, on the bottom of the seat itself, you're gonna have a clip that connects to the seat to obviously give it the power to go up and down, back and forth. You're just gonna wanna just remove that. And that bad boy is gonna be right there, that connects to the bottom of the seat to the floor of the car itself. So just unplug that and then you'll be good to go. Nice. I know what to do. But that's all it is just get it hooked up to those fucking points. And that's it.
I'm just wondering how the back ones are. You seem like they're the easiest.
The back, yeah. The back's gonna be, I think, a little bit more harder, but we'll get that figured out.
Oh, where does that shit go from?
Go to the front. So now that the back is all pretty much good, what these are gonna do, these little thin little dividers, or what the fuck are these things? These thin little plastic pieces are gonna slide through the seat themselves, and as the seat's here, it's gonna go through them and pretty much kind of spread out. That way, it can kind of have that like that little hole. So we'll just slide them through all the way until they get pretty much. So when they slide through, you're gonna want to flip them this way. That way they can kind of hold against the seat itself up front. So it's pretty freaking easy. Again, it's all tightened up. Yeah. And make sure everything else is pretty much tightened up. Bam. There it is. So we're going to repeat the same thing for the bottom one itself. I mentioned for this one itself, we're going to do this same thing like we did for the top of the seat. You're going to have these same bad boys. We're going to go from the center. We'll do the hook again. Snug. We're just hooking it just fuck. So again, I'll show you guys an example of where you guys are gonna want to hook it. So as you guys see right there, those bars themselves aren't gonna be used. I was gonna hook it here, but that's too forward. It's gonna be too wiggly. You want to try to extend it out. That way you get that tight little fitment. The farthest point, I think it's gonna be here. If you do it here, it's gonna be too wongo. It's gonna be not tight enough for the seat itself. So I think the perfect spot's gonna be there. And then obviously for the back itself is gonna be there. Or what we can actually do, we can probably move those forward just a tad. That way it gets a better, yeah,
get it more snugged. So yeah, boom, I think right there's a good spot actually. So now the back is pretty snugged. Not really gonna move anywhere. And that's the bottom piece. Like I said, we're gonna repeat the same process for these and then go from there. So now that everything is good to go with this one, I'm gonna start working on this one. Now you guys have an idea of how to do it your guys' self. I would say the easiest way to do it, because you do struggle a lot with the center itself, but as you guys see it sit there now, it looks fantastic. It looks a lot better. Look at that. Truly, it looks like an OEM right there. It's preferred to remove the seat itself. It's gonna help you guys a lot get access to the bottom and everything that I showed you guys. So I'm gonna knock out this one, that way we can speed up the process for you guys, and then we'll hit this part in time lapse for you guys. So while he's doing that part for the seats themselves, I'm going to start working on removing the back seats. We'll probably just remove that part right there itself, and then those two top ones, we'll just probably leave those on. The only thing for the top one is I think these ones are gonna go to the bottom of the seats. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove those. And then those have Velcro straps that are gonna bolt up to the top. So we're gonna remove that first and then get to the other side. So to remove the back seats in the center here and in the center on this side is where you're gonna have two plastic clips that are gonna be holding it down. So what you wanna do is put your finger down here. You're gonna kind of push and lift up, and then you should hear a pop. That's perfectly fine. We'll repeat it on this side, and then we'll do it to the same side to get the seats out. So once you lift up, you're gonna have this little clip right here. You can just push in, then you can pop it out, and that's gonna be that hole there, and that one on the opposite side. So it's very easy. You just gotta pop them up. That little lever, you just gotta squeeze in, and boom, they pop out. And then that literally holds the whole back seats together. These two right here, all I'm gonna do, because I don't want to take all this off, because we're gonna have to unbolt all this that you guys see there, and I don't want to have to do all that. So what we're gonna do is we're going to pop the seat back like such, because we got to unbolt everything. So what I'm gonna do with this part, we're gonna just throw up the seat covers themselves, Velcro everything, get it nice and snug. Got the back seats out. We got those already in, ready to go. I still need to hit them into place, but once we get the back seats back in, then everything's gonna sit nice and flush. Those were very easy, like I said, to get installed. A lot easier than the seats themselves, because he's still working on them with the two little things. He's been doing this for the past 35 minutes, and he's been stuck on the same one. So we're going to be doing these seats now and showing you again step by step. But I mean, so far so good. Everything's coming out perfect. So all the hooks that you guys see here, we're going to flip the seat on it, and then we're going to flip it around. That way you guys get an idea of where we're going to be clipping all these clips. The Velcro straps are gonna pretty much go on all this little Velcro. And the Velcro straps are gonna hook up to this material itself. That's gonna give it that nice little stick where it's not gonna move. Damn, dude, look at that. Okay, so one of the major issues that we were having for the back seats, and let me retract what I said about being easier in the back seats. So the seat belts themselves, that's going to be the hardest thing to get in. I was thinking about it and thinking about on how we're going to fit the seat belts through that hole. But Angel came up with a great idea. What if we just connect the seat belt to itself, sit it flush, and then wiggle it through, as you guys can see what I'm doing. That's a great idea on how to get these through here, because we were struggling thinking about how we were able to get those through this, because it was difficult to push it up and then try to push it through the hole. It wasn't working, but we have a solution for you guys that are watching this video that have a Mustang that want to do the whole rear seat delete to get these installed. Best option, hit the seat belt, click it in. That way when you guys hit it flush, you can wiggle them out and it could be good to go. Okay, so now that we got the back seats and everything installed, throw the front seats back in, bolt everything back up, and then that's pretty much going to complete the whole installation of this video. Quick little before and after, that way you guys can see the new look with the premium leather, with the honeycomb stitching. It's just going to complete, again, the whole in and out of this car. It's going to make it pop a lot more. You know, too fast, too furious. Too fast, yo.
All this ass. Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. Hella ass. The sun is still out, my nigga. And
Connect it first.
Oh shit, we'll be back. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Good idea, Judas. I'm not gonna do fucking shit. And through the window themselves, I mean, you can see the seats, and man, they look extremely good. And again, huge shout out to Custom Interiors for hooking us up, sending us out these premium seat covers for Angel's Mustang GT. Honestly, it completes the whole exterior, interior look of his car. They look so damn good. Better than OEM. That's gonna wrap it up for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this installation. It was a hassle. A total of 2.5 hours it took us to install these seats, only because we weren't very familiar with everything. But again, we want to show you guys step by step on how to do it. That way, if you guys run into these issues, you guys can see it and you guys can, know how to handle that certain situation. Back seats, I would say knock that out first. That was the hardest, because you do have to wiggle everything around, get everything nice and fitted, and then work up to the front seats. To unbolt the front seats, easy. Just the 4 T50s that hold the seat down. And once you get that out, I mean, you pretty much got all the clearance to get the back seats installed and whatnot. Make sure you guys drop a comment. Make sure you guys subscribe, because we're gonna be dropping another video, a rear diffuser installation on the Challenger, and that video is gonna be going up sometime this week. Subscribe, make sure you guys like the video, and we'll see you guys on the next one.